Everyone, DakotarWolf, Dakota Wolmer, Lexi Rojas, whatever you want to call me, here with episode 2 of DakotarWolf's Storytime. So yesterday I talked about some subway stories that happened to me in recent days. Today I want to talk to you about an encounter that happened to me today that is also linked to an encounter from 2021. So, in 2021, some of you may already know this, but I was living in my hometown, or hometown adjacent. I grew up in Kingsford, Michigan, and at that time I was living in Iron Mountain, Michigan, which is the same county, like, it's just right next to each other. They're basically the same place. Anyway. So at that time, I listed my first novel, The Mage Stone, for sale in the area. Wrote something like local author, raised in Dickinson County, something, autographed copy of my fantasy novel. And one person purchased it. Just one. And although I did get a few purchases from people that I advertised to on my DoorDash route. Anyway. Love y'all. Anyway. So in April 2021, at which time there was still snow on the ground because it's upper Michigan, I got hit up by a resident of the community who found the premise of my novel interesting and wanted to buy an autographed copy. So we met up in the McDonald's parking lot. I sold it to her, and she and her friend gave me and my toddler at the time a ride home. And it was super nice. And I don't know how much long after that, like a few weeks, a few months, I don't even know. The friend who was with her, saw me. I was walking in, and she saw me, and she was like, "Oh my god, I loved your book. I borrowed it from my friend. She's the one who bought it from you at McDonald's. We gave you a ride home, remember? Yeah, well, I loved it, and I can't wait to read the second one, so please tell me if there's a second one and when it comes out, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, yes, awesome. That, really boosted my self-esteem, made me feel good about myself, because I'm a very self-conscious person, especially with my writing and my creating, my creative outlets. I love positive feedback because I'm my harshest critic, so I didn't know how to get in touch with her or her friend, and my second novel, The Mage Guardian, just dropped today, so I wanted to get in contact with her because, obviously, if she loved my first book, hopefully she'll love my second book too, and I want to, give her that information that she asked me for. She specifically reached out to me in person and asked me for that information, so I didn't know how to get in contact with her. So there's this group for residents of Dickinson County, mostly Iron Mountain, called Iron Mountain Gossip and Rumors, and I know that, there's 7,000 members or something ridiculous. Ooh, 14,000 members now. Sorry, I'm looking at it on my computer right now, see? Anyway. Wait, did I show it right? Okay. Anyway. So I posted yesterday to the person who approached me in Walmart 2 years ago, saying you loved my book and wanted to know when the sequel was published. The Mage Guardian will be available through Amazon as of tomorrow. Thank you, sweet eyes, whatever. And let me look at the comments here. So, blah, 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 all comments, because I want to read you the comments. Raquel Hernandez, who might be the person that approached me, that, might actually be the person. Sorry, I didn't mean to, name drop someone who might not want to be name dropped. I'm so sorry. So, somebody who might be that person reacted with a dancing gif of Michelle from Full House, aka Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. And somebody else was like, wait, what's the first one? And they were like, they posted this GIF, you know, this one, and I responded with a link to the first one. I also followed up today with like a message saying that I'll be back in that area next time I go to visit. Haha, you almost caught me, internet. Um, I'm off my game because I'm a little sick, if you can't tell. But you didn't get me this time. And then this guy was like, sounds to me like someone trying to get free advertising with a BS story. I was like, you may believe whatever you want. I laugh emoji. And I was like, you may believe whatever you want, but unless I am absolutely delusional, it's a true encounter. Her friend bought an autographed copy from me in the McDonald's parking lot in the dead of winter, and then they were kind enough to offer my toddler at the time and me a ride back home. After some digging, so this was an hour later, I went through my marketplace messages, which long ass fucking list, by the way, my Facebook marketplace messages, and went all the way back. Turns out it wasn't 2 years ago, it was 4 years ago. And I said after some digging, it was actually April, but I remember snow, LOL. And also the purchaser was Dell. Can we keep this family friendly? No, Logan, this isn't for children. This is for adults. I don't understand why we need to keep this family friendly. My novel's not family friendly either. Don't read it if you're under the age of 15. Okay? It's definitely for, like, young adults and up. Okay? Anyway. Oh, Logan, you're so funny. You got me. I was like, who is this? I have no idea who you is. Alright. Anyway. I don't know, the internet's weird. You can't tell when someone's joking half the time because, like, you can't read tone through the fucking messages. Anyway, and I'm sick, so I'm off my game, as I mentioned. So that was, like, that's the whole thing, is someone bought a copy of my novel. They wanted to know when the second one came out, so the only way I knew how to get a hold of them, I reached out the only way I could. Oh, and because I eventually did go through all of those marketplace messages all the way back to 2021, which is a heck of a lot of messages to, like, scroll through. Especially when it doesn't want to load. Oh, don't retract your messages, Logan. It was funny. Alright. Anyway. So, it's fine. My points here, I got thrown off. I have ADHD, in case you didn't know that about me. So, yeah, so I did eventually send a message to the person who bought the novel, since I got all the way down to that message in Facebook Marketplace messages. So we'll see if she sees it and can let her friend know, or they both want it or whatever. And someone else who had bought a copy of my first novel also liked that post in the group. So, yeah, hopefully, so yeah. Hopefully, that message reached her or reaches her. And I can, what's the word? Yeah, I can provide the service that I promised. That's it. Story time's over. Just people on the internet being judgmental and making assumptions again. This is like the third one I've done about making assumptions, and this is only episode 2. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, listening, subscribing, and I hope you all had an amazing winter solstice. By the way, it snowed this morning, so wah! Perfect winter solstice kickoff. It snowed here in Brooklyn. And then, yeah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah actually comes one day before Kwanzaa this year. Anyway, Happy New Year. Feliz Dia de los Tres Reyes. And, sorry for my accent. It's not always perfect. Sometimes I get compliments. Sometimes I sound like shit. Again, thanks for watching. This has been Lexi Rojas, Dakota Wolmer, DakotarWolf, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. Yeah, so check out my new book. You guys are awesome. Love you.